What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. Now in today's video we're taking a look at Fallen mods and exactly why you need to be chasing these ahead of year 4. So if you don't have these yet, be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a rating down below, that super helps me out here on the channel. And if you are new around here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, be sure to hit subscribe as well. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. With Beyond Light fast approaching, it's time to start thinking about the things that we're going to need approaching this September's expansion. Now it's with that in mind, today we are looking at Fallen mods. We are in the menagerie right here and we covered off how to get Hive mods earlier in the year, but now it's time to start looking at Fallen as these are going to be a key enemy type in this year's expansion. Now if you don't have all the Hive or Taken mods, I'll add links to those videos that I made earlier in the year in the video description below, so you can make sure you've got those added to your mod collection just in case you need them later this year. And with that all being said, why are Fallen mods key ahead of Beyond Light later this year? Well, as we saw from the gameplay reveal trailer earlier this season, a lot of the combatants alongside Vex were very much Fallen orientated. Whilst we'll have Stasis as a new ability to take the Fallen on, any mods that we can have on our armor which can overlap of any new abilities that we have will make us very powerful going into September. Now another thing to bear in mind is the Destiny content vault. There is a lot of content that's being taken away this September, and part of that is key to how you obtain the Fallen mods currently. So it's with that in mind and the fact that we have less than 80 days until September's expansion is now the time to make sure we have all the mods we need going into the fall. So if we take a look at our collection here, if we head over to the armor mod specifically, I recently got the Fallen Repurposing mod, and as you can see the source for this is by completing the Scourge of the Past raid. And much like the Taken and Hive mods, you have the options of Armaments as well. This is where defeating a fallen enemy with a grenade grants you heavy ammo, and this seems to proc between 30 to 50% of the time. You also have Fallen Invigoration. This is where defeating a challenging fallen enemy refreshes your class ability. Again, very useful going into September. And probably one of the strongest out of all these mods is the barrier version, the Fallen Barrier. This is where receiving fallen damage gives you 20% reduction in damage for 10 seconds. And this is very powerful and has been extremely useful, especially with the Taken and Hive mods stacking on top of each other over the last few seasons. So those are the Fallen mods and that is what they do, and according to the source on the mods, they are accessible by completing the Scourge of the Past raid. And whilst you do need to do the Scourge of the Past raid, you don't need to complete the entire raid, and in fact you need to get the secret chest within the second encounter to give yourself an opportunity of getting a Fallen mod. Now as you'll see from the footage playing out, there are switches that you need to hit at various points through this run, and to unlock the secret chest successfully you'll need to work together as a team to make sure you activate all 9 of the switches to unlock the chest. Now in the first 2 sections I go below and then above. There is also a switch in the complete opposite route that I take, so again you'll need to work together as a team to make sure that you get both switches in each section. In the middle section I go right, which means that a teammate will need to go left, as there is again a switch on each side, and that is the general rule as you progress through this run. Whenever there's a switch on one side, there is generally one on the other. Now you can run the Sparrow section 3 times per week, 1 on each character, so the more characters you have, the more likely you are to get a Fallen mod, just because you have more opportunities to run it. And on your very first run of the week, you can hold the checkpoint for the Sparrow section on that one character. This will allow you to load in on your other characters and bring your fire team with you, and this will allow you to run 3 Sparrow sections back to back, giving yourself the best opportunity possible. Now you'll know you've got all the switches as you'll get a prompt on the left hand side saying that a door has opened somewhere. If for any reason you fail to see this prompt, then it's because you as a team have failed to activate one of the switches. If this is the case, then be sure to wipe and restart the encounter, because you won't have an opportunity to get a Fallen mod otherwise if you still successfully pass this section. And once you successfully manage to scale up and away from a fiery servitor, you have successfully completed the Sparrow section and the chest will spawn and hopefully grant yourself a Fallen mod. Now as I said before, the drop rate for the Fallen mods themselves is very rare, so be sure to give yourself the best opportunity by running this as often as you can on as many characters as you can each week. As I said, there is less than 80 days left until Beyond Light launches, so you have limited time in order to get these mods, which will be super beneficial to you come September. So there we have it guys, that is the only way you can get Fallen mods inside Destiny 2, and you'll need Forsaken, in order to do it. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below. That super helps me out here on the channel. And if you are new around here, I want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content. Be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always, guys, but I will catch you all again very soon.